Today, hydrate, because it is just so insanely hot already. It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
9 o'clock in the morning, 90 degrees. Heat index is in the triple digits. The heat was good at the Durham Bulls game last night because it was like a home run derby, right? So that was one benefit to it, but already very hot, guys. Temperature, again, 90 degrees. The heat index, 102, and it continues to climb from there. Very similar feel to yesterday, where it may feel like 108 to 112 this afternoon. The high temperature in Raleigh, we're forecasting it to tie the record at 100 degrees. Even if you don't hit 100, I mean, look around you. Highs 96 to 99, and the humidity does not really help us in that regard. So definitely be careful out there. In addition to the heat and humidity, we have a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather, which means that within the 23 counties we cover, severe thunderstorms would be scattered. They'd be hit and miss. So not everybody getting those. As we go through Futurecast, here's lunchtime. Most of us are dry. Even by 3 p.m. or so, you might have a stray downpour. It's after that point that we see the chance for these scattered storms developing, and they could have some strong wind gusts just because they're feeding off of the intense heat of the day. After about 11 p.m., most showers and storms will be southwest of our area, really toward the Piedmont, the foothills, and into the upstate of South Carolina. But by tomorrow, we still have the heat intact. Now, it's not an extreme heat warning, but it's a heat advisory. And remember, as Elizabeth has been saying all morning, the effects of heat are cumulative. They add up from day to day. So mainly north of Cumberland and Sampson counties, you have that heat advisory where it could feel like 104 or above. So that's really going to be the point we drive home heading into the weekend, is we don't see a big cool down on the way. Highs ranging between 92 and 98, still very humid, and there's the potential for more heat advisories even as we go beyond Thursday. And storm chances look to be pretty limited as well, and really confined to the evening hours too. High temperatures about mid 90s Friday and Saturday, could make it back into the upper 90s by Sunday and Monday. So relief, not really. It's only by a few degrees. So as Michelle was saying, hydrate early and often.
Yeah.
Pretty much a good idea to stay indoors today.
Yeah, and if you do want to take a road trip, Montana's the place to do it because they're nice and cool.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
There you go. We're on the other side of the spectrum. In fact, another extreme heat warning that's in effect today until 8 o'clock, and that's for most of the area. Heat advisory for Moore and Hoke counties, where your heat index is still going to reach above 100. It's just not going to be about 108 to 112. Let's look at the hour-by-hour temperatures in the heat index. So the temperature is in that brighter red. The heat index is in the darker red, and you see we get close to triple-digit highs, but already it's feeling like it's above that. Heat index peaks between 108 and 112. That's when it can get potentially dangerous if you're working outside. This intense heat rises quickly, so in a worst case scenario, you get what's called a downburst, and it's exactly as it sounds. It's a burst of heavy rain, gusty wind that comes down to the surface and produces localized wind damage. Again, that's a worst case scenario as we go beyond about 4 p.m. It's a mix of clouds and sun throughout the day today, kind of hazy out there too. But after 4 p.m., especially south of I-40, we'll see about 40 to maybe 50% of the area dealing with these scattered storms. Overnight, there may be a stray shower. We'll keep those chances at about 20%. And then starting out tomorrow morning, it's going to be very warm once again. So in a worst case scenario, if there are localized power outages, you'd have to use some battery powered fans or a cooling cloth, open up the windows if it drops enough, if the temperature drops enough, and close blinds, curtains, drapes like that. Again, worst case scenario, talking to the minority of viewers here, but still something that we got to mention with the potential for storms in this kind of heat. Now, later this week, I do think the best chance for storms will be in the mountains and in the foothills. This is where the air rises a little bit more. In the meantime, we'll still be well into the 90s, a heat advisory for tomorrow, and there may be more as we head into the weekend, especially if this forecast holds. Temperatures in the 70s at night, still well into the 90s. The heat wave crashes a little bit as we get closer to the 4th of July. It's still going to be July. It's still going to be hot, but we're not going to be talking about high temperatures near 100 degrees by then. So at least some good news.